Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I honestly haven't played this game in a hot minute, so I don't remember what we were doing last, because I'm not very smart. So we killed Kaisar, because I have Kaisar's armor. Alright, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, man. Kachino, Troika. Why don't we go do that? And then we will deal with Mr. House. And if I've already dealt with Mr. House and footage you've already seen, again, I apologize. I had to restart the game due to an error. Not totally, but I had to go back to a save that may have preceded that. So, who's this red pip on my Pip-Boy? I killed red pips. Huh. I guess I don't kill red pips. I am glad that's all in super slow-mo right there. Who is this? Fiend. I'll take your frag grenade. Alright, let's go talk to the boomers here. Yes, I could kill the boomers' leadership, but I'm really not motivated to do any of that. I put up a survey on my YouTube channel of what you would like me to play next. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hoping you would say The Outer Worlds, but because The Outer Worlds 2 was just announced or just came out. But the people have spoken, they want Phantom Liberty, and I have a fresh playthrough.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so I've got a fresh playthrough. If you haven't watched my original playthrough of Cyberpunk, it is on my alternate channel, November 9. I did a Street Kid, I think it's a Gorilla Arms playthrough or Mantis Blades playthrough. Maybe Mantis Blades. But anyway.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I did a fresh build for preparation for the DLC. So when that happens, you'll know why I'm not waving Gorilla Arms or Mantis Blades around. Alright, I think we have to go to show Kachino the tapes. Talk to Big Sal. How little we know. Well, let's go handle that.
Welcome back to Gamora. I know you're good for it, but you're still gonna have to leave your weapons with me.
Here you go.
You'll get these back on your way out.
Alright, what are my holdout weapons here? Wouldn't it be funny if, oh, we'll just use that. Alright, I don't know the ideal way to handle this anymore, so we're just gonna choose one ending and hope it works out.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
All right, there, liver lips. Goodness, there are so many options. All right, we're in Brimstone. And the sounds of fornicating fills the air. Is there anybody even in here? Well, they all appear to be elsewhere, so... Let's go this way. I swear there was a guy in this room. Oh, maybe it's not in this room.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Just a room full of thugs and bouncers. That's it. No VIPs.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
That's right.
You again. Make it quick.
Hmm.
But
I didn't see any convo options there. Talk to Big Sal. Oh, talk to Troika about the mysterious gun shipments.
you again. Pacino. Pacino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking to help Caccino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
Oh, yeah, we'll lie. If you don't help me, I'll report your work here to the NCR.
Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the guns the Omertas have?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
How do you get the guns into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
I have a couple more questions about the guns.
Okay, try and be fast about it.
What can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
If you don't deploy the thermite yourself, I'll tell the bosses what you've been planning.
Hey, fuck you. Alright, I'll place the fucking thermite myself. You get out of the casino for a bit. I'll take care of it while you're gone.
Alright, so that's one way to solve that. We got Troika to spike his own
Fuck not at home.
thermite, or spike his own gun shipment with thermite. Where's the way out around here? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we'll do that. Hopefully that'll advance this quest that, to be frank, I don't really care a lot about along. This place is just a maze. Good grief.
kicked out of ultralights the other day.
Bosses don't like trouble in their place.
Who, me? Alright. And now I have to go right back in to tell Caccino that the guns were destroyed.
Welcome back to Gamora. You'll get the...
I was just here. Alright, let me look at our quest log again. So I gotta go talk to Caccino about that. I gotta show Caccino the tapes. And we can still talk to Big Sal.
Business is good. Well, the family's got money.
I think the last time we talked to Big Sal, whether you saw it or not, it just erupted into a hail of gunfire. So let's go talk to Big Sal anyway. Alright, I think we went in there. I want to say I think he has an office somewhere. I don't think this is the right level here. Let's try the other side just to make sure. Whose room is that?
Fuck, not at home. Must be cozy up there in the lucky 38.
Who is not at home?
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
Well, they didn't put any placards outside those rooms, so I'm not sure whose those rooms are. So, let's go back downstairs. Did the game just crash? I think it did. Hopefully it saved our progress. Yeah, so back to Cyberpunk really quickly. When I start Phantom Liberty, I'll be like a level 40-ish Netrunner. I think Netrunner is now super overpowered in Cyberpunk. So if you haven't played Cyberpunk yet, they've worked a lot of the problems out. And I'm not saying it's better now. They nerfed some of the ballistic weapons. And so if I was going to start fresh or somebody asked me about Cyberpunk, I would do either a tech build or a Netrunner build. Just one man's opinion. Oh boy, let's see where we are progress-wise. Alright, so we're still kind of in the same place. Hello. Good thing I had the key to the good thing I had the key to that door. Alright, that should be the bathrooms. I don't think I want to use those because that's going to send me to the wrong place, I think. Alright. Shouldn't Caccino be right over here?
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Troy could destroy the guns for me.
Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught after he melted all the guns. Bastard mentioned your name before they shot him in the head. Now the bosses want to see you.
I have some questions about the boss's plans.
All right, let's have them.
I found these tapes in Clandon's room. Can you verify this is him?
Yeah, this is Clandon. This guy's one sick motherfucker. The way I see it, you have a few options. Maybe you could use what's on these tapes to get him by himself. Or maybe you could use them to leverage him out of the casino.
Alright.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Even if the boss are looking for me? Alright, quest log says... Still gotta talk to Big Sal, or I could have Clandon betray the family. I guess I could try that. Although I'm not sure I'm gonna get very far if the bosses are looking for me. We'll go to the sweets level and see. Alright, is it right down there? I think it is right down there. He let me just walk right in. Isn't this Clandon's room? Going to the bathroom or something? Well, he must have gone somewhere.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
I think the authorities would like to hear these tapes I found in your safe.
I think I should kill you before you have a chance to show those tapes to anyone. What do I have to lose?
I'll give you the tapes if you promise to leave Vegas and never come back, and give me 200 caps.
All right, give me the tapes and I'll leave. I'm going a long way away from Vegas, but you better hope that you and I never see each other again.
Okay. Alright, so Clandon left. And now we gotta go find Caccino and let him know. It looks like he is still back down in the hotel, even though he claimed he was going to his room. Yeah, he didn't go anywhere.
Hey,
Hey, what can I do for you?
Clandon is leaving tomorrow and won't be back.
Oh, is that right? Well, I guess if he's gone, he's gone. I don't need to know anything more than that.
What's the next step in breaking up the boss's plans?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
How do we take care of the bosses?
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
They're gonna expect something from me, but you could do it and surprise them.
All right, I'll take care of them. Just give me the word when to start shooting.
Let's go take them out.
Hurry and get ready. I'll be waiting for you there when you're ready.
Alright, he's agreed to take him out. I'm just gonna follow him. This place is too many doors and elevators. We got our superheated Saturday Night Fist ready to go, so I don't need a gun. And maybe, if I remember what happened correctly last time I did this, they all killed each other. Or maybe I killed one of them and the other guy killed this guy and he... Anyway, they all ended up dead. There was no one left in charge. which I'm sure Mr. House is going to be very upset about. Oh, they already got their guns out. Well,
Hey, I'll take care of them when you're ready. Just say the word. I suggest doing it while they're talking.
Let's
Get
have
the
some
drop on them.
words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
I'm really glad he said that right in front of them. Oh, don't mind me.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
Did one of your contractors get lost?
Yeah, Clan will be hard to replace, but not impossible. We'll find contractors just like him, without breaking a sweat.
As a last request, will you tell me more about your plan?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this. So tell me about your plan.
Caesar asked us to provide a distraction on the strip. So when he gives the word, we're gonna launch an all-out assault on the strip. First, we're gonna blow the embassy. Then we're gonna use soldiers to kill every last motherfucker on the strip. Then we'll run this joint. That'll teach Not at Home what can go on while he sits in his fucking ivory tower lording down from on high.
Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come.
Beautiful. All right, I'm idolized on the strip for sitting on a couch.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry.
All right, see you later, Caccino.
Later.
All right, Danny Trejo, good shooting. Anything on this guy? Ooh, assault carbine. And Gomorrah office key. I could move right in here. How about Big Sal? Big Sal's password. What can we find with Big Sal's password? I could steal a paperweight. If he doesn't have a computer, why does he need a password?
This place smells like booze and sex. That's why I always come back.
All right, here's Big Sal's terminal. And all it is to unlock the safe, which has a Troika blackmail note, which we will look at. We took care of Troika just like you asked. The stupid bitch that tried to run away made the perfect patsy. We got the double benefit of her stinking body serving as a warning to the rest of the girls. Troika was so fucked up on that spike jet, we could have stabbed him in the balls and he wouldn't have said Daisy. We're going to take a little vacation for a bit. Troika may have seen one of our faces while he was drifting in and out. We don't want him to get suspicious. Hopefully that scrawny little fuck does some good business for you. Thanks for the bonus, boss. Alright, so that's all that. Actually, while we were looking at that stuff, let's look at the Legion Slave ledger. This will come to play later-ish. It maybe already had. Of particular interest is the fate of the Twisted Hair tribe of Arizona, which formed an alliance with Caesar to serve as his army scouts during the conquest of that region. Once the Arizona wastes were pacified, the Legion turned on its erstwhile allies, stripped them of their tribal identity, and forced them into slavery. Those who resisted were crucified along the remains of Interstate 40. You know who was in the Twisted Hair tribe? Ulysses. So that is why Ulysses, bull bear, bull bear, bull bear, blah, blah, blah. That's why he does that. Because he wants you to kill him. Alright. Hey, Caccino. Hey, forget about it. Oh, I did not mean to go to the courtyard. Alright. Is this the way out here? Alright, so we settled our business here at Gamora. If I could ever find the way to leave, which we just did. I am never going to come back. Good grief. Alright, now I am overweight. How much do I weigh? Ooh. Hey.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
No problem. How about an assault carbine? What does that take? 5mm. Alright.
Sure. I'll stop using my Sure thing, boss. I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
Dinner bell. We'll give him that too. Alright. What can we do now? Well, alright. For some reason, we still have to go to Red Rock Canyon. And make contact. I swear we've already done this. I have a rating there. I don't even know if we can get there from here.
You like it?
Oh, come on. I can't jump through a window.
You like the sight of your own blood?
Alright, don't worry everybody, I handled it. Actually, let me put my favorite weapon on, which is something different. Alright. Let's look at our map. It looks like we could just go this way and end up right there. And again, I apologize if this is repetitive footage from some point. I have a feeling you gotta go this way to get around the canyon wall. So I'm really gonna try to have this game wrapped up by the end of May, and then we'll get into Phantom Liberty.
Guess we're doing this.
Are we gonna shoot and kill? No. And then after Phantom Liberty, maybe I'll just do the Outer Worlds anyway. So
Don't worry, boss. With my cataract, you only...
And I just say that because I've got a physical copy of The Outer Worlds sitting here, burning a hole in my TV stand. I've got some other games too. I've got Assassin's Creed Rogue, one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. I've got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, probably the last good Call of Duty game. And I've got some much older games, you know. Alright, what is he shooting at? It sounded like somebody was shooting a rocket launcher or something. Ooh, friendlies and enemies on the pit. That's interesting. I think it is right around the corner here. If this is supposed to be a location near Las Vegas, I have no idea which one it's supposed to be. I actually lived in Las Vegas for about a year and a half. So like Searchlight and some of those places, very familiar with, but this canyon is not one of them. I want to say I've worked at, what was it? Not Paris, Bally's and Caesar's Palace. Alright, I guess, even though I thought I've been here at least twice already, I'm just now discovering it. I swear, we went up here, we talked to Pop Khan, we got some deal with them, blah blah blah. You know, I'm just going to ignore them because they are really kind of worthless. Alright, so let's go back to Strip.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
We got to go up to our room. Oop, wrong floor. Who needs sleep? Alright, we're going to put the displacer glove there. Liberator. Gladius machete. Why do I have a sawed-off shotgun? Alright. I don't even know where my companions went.
Hey, look who's here. The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize the Tops.
Hey, look who's here, he says. Yes, if you only knew what I was about to do.
Target
Jane, I don't believe in hitting girls, but for you, I will make an exception. Is that everybody? I think it is. Unlock control room elevator. Yes. Open sesame. That is what's left of Robert House. Alright. And now he's dead. Can I close that? I seal his body back up in that thing? No. Oh well. Alright, so I now own the Lucky 38. Now let's go get Yes Man and put him in charge. Here are my companions.
Right behind you, boss.
Best part is none of the Securitrons treat me as hostile, even though I killed their boss. Alright, there's Yes Man right there.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go on.
The Boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 1 down, 4 to go.
I visited the Khan settlement at Red Rock Canyon. They can be ignored.
If you say so, consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
The Omertas were planning to destroy the Strip, so I killed the conspirators.
Wow, that is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
I spoke to Marjorie and Mortimer. I say leave the White Glove Society alone.
Say no more, say no more. If you say they're good, they're good. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
I know the Brotherhood. I want them left alone.
Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten.
Well,
That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know.
that's because I'm a paladin in the Brotherhood of Steel. Mr. House is out of the picture already.
You already took care of Mr. House? Wow, you work fast.
I am ready for you to join me at the Lucky 38.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
Alright, so off goes Yes Man. See, I think once you kill Mr. House, there should have been something in the program that would let your companions free roam in the Lucky 38. But then again, I also thought there should have been something that would allow you to open the Lucky 38 to visitors. Oh, says the NCR is mad that I'm working with Yes Man. Okay. Uh-oh, the lights went out.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Alright, so Yes Man has the platinum chip. I can't watch him use computers because I don't think his arms were that long.
Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later.
Goodbye.
Hope to see you soon.
Alright. He says that, but we have to do other stuff with him.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Why did Mr. House want Kimball kept alive?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
I'm not sure that this is true based on some messages we just got on the screen. I'm on good terms with the NCR. They'll let me help protect him.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Alright, so if you're following this or planning to follow this, do not go to the substation. You have to protect President Kimball. Please do that instead. Oh, I didn't want to go here, did I?
Right behind you, boy.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna do that. I don't think we have been to Hoover Dam yet, so we'll go to Boulder City. And Hoover Dam is that away. Oh, this might be I can't get there from here kind of deal. Yeah, so we gotta go around. I think this is the best way to go around. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, you definitely want to protect the president. Right as I'm saying that, the only thing I can hear in my head is, like, what was it? Modern Warfare 3, where the Russian dudes keep yelling, "Protect the president!" That's all I can hear in my head right now. Makarov crashes that jet. Alright, the other way was just Lake Mead, so maybe this way is the correct way to go to get to Hoover Dam. Again, it has been so long since I played this game, I just don't remember anymore. Ooh. Sounds like a Mr. Gutsy. Machine gun. Alright, I think this road might be the way to go. Thankfully, they left a sign for me. Along with a very degraded roadway.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
There it is. Alright, Ranger Grant.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I'm all set.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Alright. I guess we're getting some rest.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
So, what's the plan for today?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
I have some questions.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
What are your security arrangements?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center.
I'm going to need access everywhere.
Alright, I'll give you full access.
Do you have a detailed schedule for the visit?
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
Do you have any leads on possible security threats?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
Can I use my weapons during the president's visit?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
What can I do to help?
Someone like you. I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out.
All right.
If there's nothing else, then let's get moving.
Let's get this show on the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
All right, so let's investigate the area for clues. I don't think there was anything in that closet.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
No problem, my man. All right, here's some stairs. Let's go look around in here. Alright, that looks pretty harmless.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Alright. Actually, let me do one more sweep in here. You see anything weird here? No. Oh, I don't want to go down in there. I feel there's got to be something in here. We went in there.
I'm not sure I'll ever learn everything there is to know about this place.
Again, that's part of the power plant. That goes to the power plant. There's got to be something that we're missing here.
Wish I could have been there to see
part.
Caesar die. What an asshole.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, God. I haven't seen him.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep waiting. Sorry to bother you.
We
All
will
right.
go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Is there an invisible man here? So there's a guy named Ben who is missing. Obviously, he's not in there. Alright, we discovered Hoover Dam.
You're cleared to go on through.
Thanks, Private Johnson. Alright, nothing over there. Let's go up top one more time and then we'll start looking for this guy.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Alright, her missing friend. Well, the only place that I know to look would be back in the supply closet. Wait a minute, didn't we talk to an engineer?
I hope you're doing well, friend.
That guy seems suspicious. Are we in the visitor center? I don't remember seeing all these rooms and shit that they're talking about.
Your ghoul friend better not be radioactive.
Huh.
Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
Okay. There's supposed to be a bomb there. I guess I didn't make it go off.
Hey-o!
What do you know about the president's visit?
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though.
Tell me about yourself.
Mama always told me not to talk to
Oh,
strangers.
shit.
But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That seems like a very bright person. All right.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud. Hey, I heard about you. What can I do for you, friend?
Nice looking dog you have there.
Thanks. We haven't been paired together long, but he's a smart dog.
Would you mind if I borrowed him to check out the area?
I don't know about that.
Come on, it's just a dog.
You know what? I think it's best if he stays with me.
Notice anything suspicious?
Nope. Haven't noticed anything strange at all. Neither has my friend here, and he has a good nose for these things.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
You know, something I didn't think about until right now, it may be that because I've killed Caesar, that this assassination isn't going to happen. And I don't know enough to know that.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Because I swear, I think we were going to find the missing guy was supposed to be in this room dead. See how it says examine? Pool of blood on the floor. You should keep it out. So here's a pool of blood. And that would be from her friend who's missing. Actually, if we take that, then somebody else can't use it.
Hello.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Alright, so we found a pool of blood.
Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
Alright, this room, I guess, is the safe room for the president. I thought there was supposed to be something sketchy about this couch, but apparently there isn't. We checked the garbage can, there's nothing in there.
Hello.
And sometimes there's somebody up here, I think. But that just didn't happen. That person's not up here. Alright. Let's say one of the other things you might notice at some point is that guy gets killed and thrown off there. And I'm not sure that's going to happen either. Let's go up and see. He's all by himself, so. Alright, so let's go back to Ranger Grant. I think by conducting a decapitation strike on the Legion, we may have avoided any of this stuff. There's also supposed to be like a sketchy engineer dude around here, and I don't see one. So.
Martin, have you finished your security sweep?
I'm ready. When will the president be here?
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Alright, so what we... Oh boy. That ranger there just faded out of view. I don't like that. Alright, there he is. Let's add that, and we will, if we need to can't figure out how to put my weapon away. Oh, there we go. Alright. We need to cap anybody. Alright. His vertibird just landed. That guy's still up there. I want to say we want to go check and see if somebody is planting a bomb on this thing. But there is nobody up here. Examine the vertibird. Alright. Hey, we just disabled the bomb.
It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious?
I found a bomb on the president's vertibird.
bomb on the president's vertibird. Only a limited number of people had access to the vertibird. We have to get the president out of here now. I'll cancel the speech and have security search the area. We can't relax until we get the president out of here safely.
We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Board in a tin shack on the...
Uh-oh. Did he get killed? Huh. He got shot by somebody. Alright, I don't know if that was good or bad. The vertibird took off. I think that's good. Alright, we saved President Kimball. Oh. And we advanced. Certified tech. Broad daylight. Oh, Slayer. Yes. Alright, let's go talk to Ranger Grant. Maybe he shot that sniper. Okay. Alright, so even though there's nothing going on, we can't talk to anybody, I guess we just saved President Kimball. So, we're good. Alright, now where are we going? Oh God. We need to go that way? East? I think we do. That must be our destination.
We keep an eye out for Legion raiding parties. They'd love to shut down the Dorado.
I hear you, man.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Got it. Alright, everybody over here.
Okay, boss.
Alright, I think that might be the only way in. Let's go into our aid here. stealth boy action. Alright, we installed the override.
Right behind you.
All right, what that does, I think, is increase the transmitting power to all of the Securitrons. So we will soon become the overlord of a robot army.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
I'm ready to go to the dam.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
All right. You are committing to fight for an independent Vegas at the battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Nope, we're doing it.
I can't believe it.
Install the override chip.
All right. Go to the control room. Oh God. Oh, like lambs to the slaughter. Dropping those bombs. Alright, this is supposed to be where the control room is at. I don't think it's up there.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Oh, okay.
Stop right there. No one is allowed. Control room. Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Send the power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Manual switch. Here? Here? Where's the manual switch? Is it in this room? Oh, no, it's not. Alright, well, that makes sense.
Hey, check your fire! Had enough?
I've been doing this longer than you, pal.
Huh, it looked like it's right there. Alright, I guess not. Ow. Alright, it says leave. Let's leave. That Securitron's about dead. I can remember the way out. Alright, that's not the way out. Oh, I can't get out that way. Too funny. Buddy, you coming with me?
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you only sort of look like the bad guys.
Alright, let's try to find another way out here.
Check your fire. Had enough. Murderer.
Alright, oh, how about this way? I was hoping to get out of the dam with my reputation intact, but clearly that's not going to happen. Can I get out here? No. Uh-oh. All right. I don't think we can get out there. Holy cow. Someone please show me the way to the door. Looks like it's that way. I don't need another stairway. I needed... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I need the outdoor. It says exit. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we made it out of Hoover Dam. Quest log says exit out the east side of the dam.
With my cataract,
Didn't I do that? Isn't this the east side of the dam?
Come on!
Does it want me to go back into the dam now? I'll tell you what, we're just gonna fast travel. Oh, I can't. Huh. Exit out to the east side of the dam. If that's east and the dam is there, didn't we do this? I mean, I don't know. It seems like we did that to me. I have to jump in the water? Oh, maybe I have to get up there. Well, we'll try that. That's the boundary of the map right there. So we can't do that. Is this unirradiated water? That's crazy. All right. Now the arrow's back that way. So. Clearly I've done something wrong. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think you can exit out this side. So let's just follow the arrow. If I can even get out of the water over here, which I don't think I'll be able to. I was trying to avoid having to kill lots of people in the NCR during that. And I can't get out of the water. Of course. And now it's getting dark out. This is just like a comedy of errors here. Alright, I guess we'll go back into the dam to try to figure a way to satisfy the quest. Although I don't understand at all what's wrong about what we did. And we're just going to follow the Pip-Boy marker. And I think there's a door over here. And I can't go that way. All right, so here are the barracks for Hoover Dam. But that's not the way out. And we just have to ignore the Pip-Boy marker. Somebody's office. And this is the control room. We were in here. And now we're going in a circle. And we need to go there, apparently, but I don't think there's a way to get there. Exit. Oh, thank God. All right. Head to the Legate's camp and deal with the Legate and Caesar's Legion. A lot of dead guys. Anti-material rifle. Chainsaw. These guys have a really good weapons. Where is Raoul? Raoul, I need to give you this rifle.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
What does it use? 50 BMG? 50 machine gun? Legate Lanius. I want to say hello. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, he had a thermic lance. All right. Into the Legate's camp. Hello. I'm ready. Actually, let me take some drugs here. Let's see. have a little bit of whiskey. Ooh, Sierra Madre Martini. A little rushing water. Just 'cause. We're just going to take every drug there is. All right, I think that might be everything. We are in the Leggett's camp. That head went flying. All right.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
What? Kaisar giving you orders beyond the grave?
Kaisar's will is the will of the Legion and the West. All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exists to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall bear the mark of the Legion.
Nice mask. Can't wait to take it as a trophy.
We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam, your body facing west so you may watch your world die. Die, cop.
Let's try some uppercuts. Oh, it sounds like that hurt. Look at that. He tried to stop fighting me. He pacified at the end. Ha ha ha. Alright, we killed the Leggett. I said I was going to take his mask. And I did. He had a terrible haircut. Alright, there's still one guy left over there, maybe in that little tower deal. We can't get to it, unfortunately. Will I get up a tent here? Oh, we can't get there. Alright, I think we've killed almost everybody. I think there's one guy left up in that tower. Oh, I did get him with one shot.
I've been doing this longer than you have.
Oh yeah. Oh, I auto-reloaded on that. Good times. So that's how easy it is to deal with Legate Lanius when you are me.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Plumed fucks. Have you seen an entire army of upgraded Securitrons, General?
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
The dam is won for me. You and the Legion have both lost this day.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Retreat, or we wipe NCR off the face of the dam.
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
General, the Republic has outstayed its welcome. This land is mine.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
I guarantee I put more thought into the state of the Mojave than you or anyone in the NCR.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
That day is not likely to come, General.
Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
Alright, we didn't have to kill the NCR.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
In the aftermath of the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Kings took the opportunity to viciously force all NCR citizens out of Freeside. Travelers from the Republic quickly learned to avoid Freeside if they valued their safety.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died, just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
All right. We're not done. We're going to say yes. We're not done because we still have one last part of the game to do. And I thought there was a way to do it after you finish the game, but I guess there isn't.
Right behind you.
And that is the ending of the last DLC. And we're just going to do it all in one fell swoop here. Travel to Ulysses' temple and traverse the divide. So we're going for a longer episode here. All right, Raul?
Not to worry, boss. I'm sure killing the boss of one of the families will in no way lead to savage, bloody reprisals against you and your loved ones.
Raul, I think I need to head on without you.
Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss.
I think it's for the best.
That's why you're the boss. You always make the right decisions. I'll just head home. Home to my lonely abandoned shack in the middle of nowhere.
Sounded like he was about to cry there. All right. All right, in we go to the divide. Actually, now that I think about it, why don't we end this episode here, and I will finish the game in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time as we actually finish the last DLC in Fallout New Vegas. Thanks.